Quick note before we dive in. This is general information, not medical advice. So talk to your doctor before you change anything. Cool? Let's go. Picture this. It's 7 in the morning. All over the world, millions of people are standing at the kitchen counter, half awake, doing the exact same thing. Pop a vitamin C. Swallow a vitamin E. Maybe stir some green powder into a smoothie. And they feel good about it, like they just did something kind for their body. But here's the uncomfortable little question I want you to sit with for the next 10 minutes. What if that tiny morning ritual is quietly working against them? Not because supplements are evil, not because anyone lied, but because your body has its own rulebook, and it does not care what the label promised. Here's what the newer science is hinting at. Loading up on big doses of antioxidants, one of the most trusted health habits on the planet, might actually be turning down your body's own defenses and quietly draining the payoff from your workouts. Now, quick, I'm not talking about food. Eat the berries, eat the spinach. That stuff is gold. I'm talking about the high-dose pills sitting in half the medicine cabinets in America. And honestly, think about the people you love. Think about what they swallow every single morning, totally convinced it's helping them live longer. This one's for them too. So here's my promise. In the next few minutes, you'll finally understand what antioxidants actually do inside you, why scientists quietly change their minds, and exactly what to do instead. No jargon, no fear, just real studies, and I'll put each one right on the screen so you can see I'm not making it up. And yeah, I know, but vitamin C is supposed to be good for me. For normal amounts? Totally. The plot twist is what happens at the big doses. Stick with me to the study at minute 5, because it genuinely made athletes and doctors rethink everything. All right, let's build this up properly, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Every single second you're alive, your cells are like tiny engines, burning fuel to make energy. And just like any engine, they puff out a little exhaust. Those little exhaust particles, those are your free radicals. For decades, the wellness world cast free radicals as the supervillain. They bang around, they damage your cells, they speed up aging. Public enemy number 1. But here's a better way to picture it. Imagine your body is a city. Free radicals are the traffic. Too much traffic? Yeah, that's smog. That's a problem. But a city with zero traffic? That's not paradise. That's a ghost town. Nothing's moving, nothing's getting done. Antioxidants are like the city's air filters. They soak up the extra exhaust. So the old logic went, more filters, less smog, slower aging. Clean, simple, easy to print on a label and sell. There's just one problem. Biology is never that simple. Because it turns out, free radicals aren't only exhaust. They're also messengers. And when you silence the messenger, you never get the message. And this is where the whole story flips on its head. You already know this idea deep down. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. A little bit of the right stress doesn't break your body. It upgrades it. Think about the gym. When you lift weights, what are you actually doing? You're creating teeny tiny tears in your muscle. That's literally damage. It's stress. And yet, your body answers by rebuilding those muscles bigger and stronger than before. No stress, no growth. The struggle is the point. Now here's the twist that ties it all together. Those villain free radicals, they're part of how your body knows to do that upgrade. They're the alarm bell that rings and says, hey, something challenged us. Time to repair, adapt, level up. So when you flood your body with mega doses of antioxidants, you're not just tidying up. You can accidentally switch that alarm off completely. Imagine the biggest moment of your life. Your coach is shouting the perfect advice from the sidelines, and someone walks over and hits mute. That's what too many antioxidants can do to your body's upgrade button. And if that sounds like a nice theory, wait till you hear what actually happened in the lab. 2009. A team of researchers decides to test this for real. They round up a group of healthy young men and put them all through 4 solid weeks of exercise. Same workouts for everyone. But they split them into 2 groups. One group takes high doses of vitamin C and vitamin E every day. The other group takes nothing. Now, logic says the supplement group should come out ahead, right? More protection, better results. Here's what actually happened. The group that took nothing got measurably healthier. Their bodies got noticeably better at handling blood sugar, which is one of the strongest signs of long-term health there is. And the supplement group? That improvement basically disappeared. Read that again in your head. The people taking pills to get healthier got less out of the exact same workouts than the people taking 0 pills. Why? In the no-pill group, those exercise-free radicals rang the alarm. Repair, upgrade, get stronger. In the supplement group, the antioxidants showed up and quietly switched that alarm off before the body could act on it. Now, to be fair, it's one study in young men, and not every study lines up perfectly. But it cracked open a door researchers are still walking through today. That more is always better idea, this is where it started to fall apart. But workouts are only half the story. The next part is where cancer researchers got involved. And I want to walk through this part really carefully because it gets twisted online all the time. Antioxidants from food, your berries, your leafy greens, even a square of dark chocolate, are linked over and over again to lower cancer risk. That part is rock solid. Please keep eating them. The concern is something much more specific. High-dose antioxidant pills in certain people. And the findings were enough to make scientists stop in their tracks. In some large trials, high-dose beta-carotene, that's the nutrient that makes carrots orange, was actually linked to a higher risk of lung cancer in people who smoked. And in one of the biggest prevention trials ever run, high-dose vitamin E was linked to a higher risk of prostate cancer in men. So what on earth is going on? Here's the simplest way to picture it. Fast-growing cells, and that includes cancer cells, throw off a lot of free radicals. And those free radicals are part of how your body spots them and deals with them. Flood the whole system with antioxidants, and you might accidentally hand a shield to the very cells you'd want gone. Now, please don't panic. This is not antioxidants cause cancer. It's simply this: more is not automatically better. Sometimes more is just more. The whole point of this channel is to give you the real picture. Never a scare, never a sales pitch. So if megadosing isn't the move, what is? That's the part you've actually been waiting for. These next 90 seconds are the most useful in the whole video, so stick with me. The science is landing on something refreshingly simple: Call it the antioxidant sweet spot. Not too little, not too much, just right. Because here's the truth. Your body is not some rusty old car that needs to be sprayed with protection every few hours. It's a brilliant, self-running system that literally makes its own antioxidants on demand for free. That's your real defense team. And like any team, it gets stronger the more you let it train. So here's what the evidence actually points to. First, food first, always. Colorful fruits and vegetables should be the foundation of your antioxidants. Full stop. That's the part nobody ever regrets. Second, go easy on the megadoses. The really high-strength stuff, especially high-dose vitamin E and beta-carotene, are exactly the ones the research has flagged. So treat those with respect, unless your doctor specifically put you on them. Third, and this one's for the gym crowd, timing matters. If you take antioxidant supplements, try taking them away from your workouts, not right before or right after. Let your body hear that get stronger alarm before you quiet it down. And fourth, remember, you're not the average person. Your age, your diet, your health, whether or not you smoke, it all changes the math, which is the whole reason you loop in your doctor before changing anything. So let's bring it all home. Here's the entire video in 4 lines you'll actually remember. Antioxidants aren't the enemy. The real enemy is that sneaky little belief that more is always better. So, eat the rainbow and let real food do the heavy lifting. Go easy on the high-dose pills and ask your doctor first. Respect a little stress because that's literally what makes you stronger. And trust your body. Give it good fuel, then get out of its way. Because at the end of the day, you're not chasing living forever. You're chasing good years, energy, a clear head, feeling alive for as long as you possibly can. And everything you put in your body should serve that, not somebody's profit margin. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Over the last couple of videos, we've seen the same pattern twice. Too much protein, too many antioxidants, giving your body more, backfiring. So let me leave you with a wild question. What if the real secret to a long life isn't about adding anything at all? What if it's a kind of hidden cleanup mode your cells switch on, but only when you give them a break from eating? Your body actually starts breaking down its own worn out, broken parts and recycling them for fuel. It even has a name, autophagy, and most people have never heard of it. That's next week's video, and I promise it'll change the way you look at your very next meal. New videos drop every Wednesday, so hit subscribe and tap that bell so you don't miss the autophagy one. Tap the video on your screen right now